Hey guys, so today is a very special and important day, or at least in my mind, it's my birthday. Well, technically yesterday was my birthday because I'm filming this on Monday. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about my birthday and about bad birthdays and good birthdays. And this year I was very fortunate because I had an amazing birthday and I was surrounded by people who genuinely truly cared about making the day very special for me. And I just had a great time. I could quite honestly say it's probably one of the best birthdays I've ever had, especially in comparison to last year's. And unfortunately, the person that I was with at the time, I ended up like taking out him and like my friends out to dinner, and instead of like splitting the bill or them like taking care of it for the night, I ended up paying for everything. And it almost felt like I was dragging everybody out to my birthday. Like nobody actually wanted to go. So I went to New York City with my family and my friend Justin, and we had the intentions of going out to dinner and then going to this nightclub on a rooftop, and there I was gonna meet Sanders and Charlene, my two friends from YouTube. So we started the night off having dinner. Dinner was amazing. I stuffed myself so much, like I literally couldn't breathe. Next year I'm definitely getting myself a stretchy dress for my birthday because the dress that I bought was extremely tight, and it really limited the amount of food that I could eat, so gotta really take that into account when you're buying a birthday dress. Afterwards we went to this rooftop bar. I thought everything was gonna go smoothly and we were gonna get into this place like no problem. Well, turns out when we get there was a line with like 200 people there, and at this point my mom is a little bit drunk. My mom is like this really feisty, sassy Czech woman. Like you do not want to cross her or get on her bad side because she will not hesitate to cut you. She gets to this gigantic line and she just looks at it and she's just like, "Stephanie, we are not standing in this line. There's absolutely no way. Are you crazy?" "Mom, but like it's my birthday. Like we have to wait in this really long line. Like this is the club I want to go to." My mom like stands there for a moment just like pouting and just like being really upset. And then she just takes off. And I look at my family and my friends and I'm like, is she for real? Did my mother just leave us here? My friend was like, "Oh, I think she's gonna like go after some guy that she saw cutting the line." I'm like, oh no, my mom's gonna go fight someone? Like this is scary. She isn't fighting anybody. Her only intention was to cut the entire line, which she did, and the bouncer was turned away so he didn't even notice. So I get into line with her and we all get in, and we literally had to wait like 5 minutes. And I feel like a bad person for this because like all those people behind us had to wait, and I mean for us to do something like that, it was very diva-esque, but I just followed my mom. Not gonna lie, my mom was pretty badass for doing that. So we get to the club and it's really amazing, and you had an entire view of the Manhattan skyline. There was a pool and there was a crepe place. Like you could go and get Nutella and crepes while you're drinking. Eventually Sanders and Charlene met up with us, and it was cool because it was like all different kinds of people. It was my family, it was like my non-YouTube friends, it was my YouTube friends, but we all like got along really well, even though my friend Justin was like really confused most of the time because Sanders and Charlene and I would go off on tangents about like YouTube problems, and Justin would just be like. So we were dancing, having a great time. I lost track of how many drinks I had. At one point I was snapping with my friend and like telling everybody how many drinks I had and like what I was doing, and then like at one point the snap stopped, and when the snap stopped, guys, that's when you know like something's going down. Also my phone died, which is something that I also have a really bad habit of doing when I go out somewhere and do something fun. So we ended up leaving the club after a while because there was like this guy in the pool and he didn't have any clothes on, and like I had my feet in the water and I was just like, why does that dude have his penis out? Like that's kind of unsettling. But anyways, we ended up leaving and we wanted to go to like a different kind of club. It's like 1 a.m. and I looked down at my feet and my feet are killing me. So at that point I like stopped and I was like, guys, we need to go get me shoes. But like it's like past midnight, so obviously there's not really going to be anything open, but in my mind I envisioned a CVS, and for some reason I thought CVS would carry flip-flops, and lo and behold we found a CVS. We walked inside and no, they did not have flip-flops because it's CVS. Come on, Stephanie. But they did have a pair of Halloween fuzzy slippers, and I bought them, and I ended up wearing them for the rest of the night around New York City, even though they had no soles. They were literally just socks. And then eventually we ended up at like some club. I call this the point in the night when I decided to drink tequila. At that point I just like started going crazy and I was dancing on things that I wasn't supposed to be dancing on, and you know you had a good night when the bouncer has to come up to you and actually tell you that you need to settle down, which is what this bouncer did. He like walked over to me, he's like, no, sorry ma'am, like you cannot be up there. After that we went and got pizza and it was really awesome. I felt like all of my friends were taking care of me because I was super ratchet, and I even like made it known to everybody. I was like, guys, I'm gonna be ratchet tonight. I don't even care. Charlene was giving me like vagina wipes that I wasn't using for my vagina. I was like using them to wipe other things. I don't really even remember. I just remember her like having vagina wipes and saying, hey Steph, you want a vagina wipe? And we're in the backseat of a cab and I'm just like, sure. And I like took the vagina wipe and I think I wiped my hands with it because maybe I like touched something. I don't know. And then like Sanders was like the one who was like trying to lead us in the right directions, and he was like the tour guide because he like knows about New York City and stuff. And then my friend Justin, he had my cell phone, even though I kept forgetting that he had my cell phone, so every 5 minutes I would like freak out because I didn't have my cell phone, and then he would remind me that, Steph, I have your cell phone, you gave it to me, and I'm like, oh right, that's right. This birthday really taught me that it's not always true the more the merrier. Sometimes it's better to just surround yourself with people that matter the most to you, people that really legitimately care about you, because, you know, there have been birthdays where people have only showed up because they could get free drinks or free food. And always spend your birthday with the people that you love and care about the most, your family, friends, whoever, your dog. I mean, Frank, I spent a lot of my birthday weekend with him, and also it is his birthday too. I can't believe I forgot to say that. I'm a terrible mother. Okay, I'm done talking. Okay guys, so I hope you had an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. I want to give you all a hug and a kiss and just like give you endless amounts of pizza, obviously within reason, because I don't want you guys to get sick from pizza. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.